Good evening everyone. Welcome to Crack Grade B, to the session of ESI Most Accurate Answer Key. First of all, tell me, am I audible and visible? Second shift of ARD questions were already done, okay? Yes, how was your exam? Okay, ma'am, it was good. That's good. If you have done PIB, especially of August and September, and reading newspaper daily, then definitely you have attempted good number of questions, right? Most of the questions were from PIB only. I have told you many times that there must be a question from green hydrogen, there must be a question from schemes mentioned in the speech, and speech of every important minister and governor is important. Questions were from there only, majority of questions, and from reports, right? Okay, let's start with the session. Okay, first of all, question might vary. Okay, these are not the exact question, but most accurate questions and options. Okay, so don't complain about the difference in options. You will get your answer. These are questions are 90% of same pattern only. Okay. First is, which are uses of CPI for rural, urban and combined section? These were the option, right? These three were the options. All three were correct. Okay. This question was asked from a report of Statistical Office. The name of the report was CPI Rural Urban Combined. The first para of that report, question was from that particular paragraph only. Okay, you will see the exact same lines. These questions were from there only. Okay, so CPI are widely used as a macroeconomic indicator of inflation, also as a tool by government and central bank for inflation targeting and for monitoring prices stability, and as deflators in the national income, also for calculating the price indexation for allowing dearness allowance to the employees. The CPI only is used as an indicator. Okay, that's why it is the most suitable economic indicator that tells about the economy of a particular country. Okay, next question. Which among the following statements are true regarding PM Kisan? I have specially told you in PIB that the definition of family is very important. You know why? If you open the ministry website, the third statement you will see there is a definition of family. Anything given in the ministry on this website of the ministry is very important. That's why I have included and told you also. It includes husband, wife and children of minor age. Okay, not of any age group. Institutional landholders were not allowed. Why? Because this scheme is only for small and marginal, for all farm landholders, but not institutional landholders. Okay, and in all states the benefit shall be paid to those farmers whose name is present. Yes, an amount of 6,000 per year is paid directly, right? Yes. Okay, so here is the definition of the family, and institutional landholders are excluded from the scheme. Now this question was there. Why? On 12th October, RTI's 18th anniversary was there. 18th anniversary given in PIB. Okay, that's why this question was asked. So I have told you PIB is very important. Do it daily. Don't take it for granted. Okay, it is important for your phase 2 also. Okay, there is logic of every question. Not a single question was asked without logic and randomly. Okay. So answer for this question is 30 days. Under section 6, in maximum 30 days, the central public information officers and state public information officers should send the required information asked by the individual. Okay. Next question. Under the PM Vishwakarma Yojana scheme, the beneficiaries will be given a toolkit incentive along with the initial collateral-free enterprise development loan of up to rupees 1 lakh for a tenure of 18 months. Those who have watched my PIB sessions definitely answered this question correctly in the exam. Why? I have told you there were rupees 3 lakh. Yes, I have mentioned that 3 lakh collateral free loan, first 1 lakh tranche, first tranche is for 18 months tenure and second tranche of 2 lakh is for 30 months tenure, right? I have mentioned you this in the PIB, right? Okay, next question. Under Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act 2005, the beneficiaries have a right to get an extra dash if the work is provided beyond radius of dash kilometers. So answer of this question was that beyond the radius of 5 kilometers and allowance of 10% of the daily wage needs to be paid. Okay. And in case of calamity was also asked, so additional 50 days. In case of calamity, additional 50 days over 100 days was provided. Okay. Clear till now? Yes, everything is clear till now? Yes, okay. Moving on to the next question. PM Shri, this is P. PM Shri scheme which provides the setting up of more than 14,500 schools by strengthening the existing schools from among school managed by central government, state government. The duration for this is 2022-23 to 2026-27. In every exam of regulatory bodies, any scheme which is extended or one question based on time frame of the scheme is definitely asked. I have seen in every regulatory body exam. Okay. So it is very important. Also, it was in news from past 6-7 months too. Okay. Next question. What is the eligible age group for beneficiaries of Khadi Gram Udyog Vikas Yojana? This Yojana was in PIB. What is the purpose? To provide wage livelihoods to the village industries and generate employment in the villages. Okay. And the age group who will be benefited is from 18 to 55 years. Okay. Mission Shakti was in news. So Mission Shakti is an integrated women development program for the safety, security, empowerment of women for implementation during this time period. Okay. There were two components. Okay. Sambal and Samarth. In Sambal, two component, Sambal and Samarth. Okay. For this, it is for safety of women and this is for empowerment. Okay. So every scheme which was asked in exam was in news or mentioned by some minister in the speech in PIB releases. Okay. Next question. Which among the following are the categories of the roads constructed under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana? So these are the other district roads and village roads. Major districts roads were not there in the scheme. Okay. And what are these roads? About other district roads are the roads serving rural areas basically for production and other activities, and village roads are those roads which connect the habitat of one village from the other. Okay. These two roads category are there in Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana. Next is last mile financer for entity eligible to avail financial assistance from NSDC under Ajivika Microfinance Yojana, livelihood microfinance scheme to provide microfinance to eligible scheduled caste. So answer for this question was NBFC microfinance. What this does? It is a NBFC only which works at smaller level. That caters to the need of villagers and rural areas. They provide credit to rural people. Okay, they reach the last mile under this scheme, and this is basically the scheme to provide livelihood and develop the incubators so that they can get the required skill and they can live their livelihood to a good level. Okay, that's why the scheme was launched. Okay, now some details about NBFC and MFI. It should be registered with the RBI as non-banking finance company, microfinance institution. Second condition is that it should fulfill the norms of RBI related to microfinance. Third is NBFC MFI should have 3 years of continuous profit track record. Okay. The NBFC MFI should have gross NPA less than 2% and net NPA below 0.5% of the annual accounts. Also, they should be a member of Credit Bureau. What is a Credit Bureau? Credit Bureau provides information to the lenders about the receivers who are borrowing, that whether they are good or not. Some part of Credit Bureau. Okay, they should be a part of any Credit Bureau company. Under Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin 2, up to 5% of the total funding for programmatic component can be spent on which items? So 5% is for IEC, that is information, education and communication. Okay. This was also given in PIB. Every question was from PIB only. All clear till now? Okay, coming on to the next question. As per the Economic Survey 2022-23, dash percentage of India's population live in rural areas and 47% population is dependent on, this is agriculture, and this is 65%. Okay, this was taken from Economic Survey directly with the matching lines. The Economic Survey notes that 65% 2021 data of the country's population live in rural areas and 47% of the population is dependent on agriculture for livelihood. Next question. In an address delivered by RBI Governor in August 2023, Building Blocks for a Sustainable Future. This was the title of the speech he was giving, and in this speech he mentioned 6 areas, okay, in which there is a thrust and we can focus for next 25 years. These are the most important areas as addressed by Mr. Shaktikant Das in his speech. What were these 3 areas? First is agriculture, second is manufacturing, third is service, fourth is demography. This was asked, okay, demography. Fifth is technology, sixth is innovation, technology and innovation, sorry, and sixth is startup, okay. So, agriculture, manufacturing, service, demography, technology and startup. India accounts for 67% of global working population and is expected to add another 183 million people to working age over the next 3 decades. Again, some information is added by me in the answers only, so that it is very useful for you in phase 2 also. Okay, some important points. The Global Biofuel Alliance, I have told you, one question is definitely asked from GBA because it was repeatedly in PIBs. I have told you this one is very important. Launched during G20 summit in New Delhi will help to accelerate which of the following existing programs? It is PN Jeevan, Satat and Govardhan. Okay. All these three were related to green fuel, hydrogen mission and compressed biogas. That's why GBA will accelerate the existing these three programs. Question number 15. The NSO is responsible for the compilation and publication of Index of Industrial Production since 1950. Which among the following is not included? It is very simple. Gas and water supply is not included, right? Yes. This was simple question. Okay, next question. Gender indicators are quantitative metrics to provide information to monitor performance, measure achievement and determine accountability. Which of the following are listed by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation under gender relevant indicators? These options were given: adolescent fertility rate, proportion of employees who are own account workers by sex, and proportion of households using clean cooking fuel. So these two are correct. This one is not correct because this is not fertility rate, it is birth rate. From age 0 to 14 and then 15 to 19 per 1000 women in that age group. Okay, so it is birth rate and not fertility rate. That's why the statement is wrong. Moving on to the next question. Livelihood Business Incubator is an entity set up for imparting skills development and incubation program for promoting entrepreneurship and employment generation. So scheme was asked, it is related to which scheme? So Aspire is the scheme. Okay, this is promoted by Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. Main objective is to provide livelihood business incubation in setting up business incubator to incubate, provide them with the skills they can acquire so that they can live a livelihood, good livelihood and become empowering the entrepreneurs is the main objective of Aspire. Now next question is of Upaj portal. Unified Portal for Agriculture Statistics is an advanced agriculture data management platform designed to generate crop estimates and integrate with other systems. This portal was also there in PIB in September only. So can you see the area of questions from where questions are asked, mostly from PIB. And some news from Indian Express directly taken, some direct questions from reports. These three were the sources of question. So answer is data standardization, that is to standardize the production prices of the produce. Data analysis, what is the ongoing trend in the production, and it does granular production estimates, means it does the estimates like what kind of produce can be done, and commodity profile reports of a particular production, particular commodities there. Plug and play means any individual can take information from this portal and use it for producing their crops. Okay, so under this, which one is not there? That is data localization. Okay, data localization is not correct. G20 New Delhi Declaration focuses on which areas relating to gender equality, women empowerment and women-led development? These five were the option. So increasing women participation in political leadership was not there. Okay, other three were there. As mentioned in, this is also from PIB. Focuses on enhancing economic and social empowerment. 1. Bridging the gender digital divide. 2. Driving gender inclusive climate action. 3. And securing women's food security. 4. And 5th is nutrition and well-being. Next question. RBI has taken various initiatives to improve the financial resilience of Indian banking sector. One is the categorization of answer is written in this question. This is not the statement. Categorization of dash for regulatory purpose with 4-tiered framework. It is Urban Cooperative Bank. In tier 1, Urban Cooperative Bank with deposit up to 100 crore. In tier 2, between 100 to 1000 crore. In tier 3, deposits between 1000 to 10,000 crore. And in tier 4, deposits more than 10,000 crore. So these 4 tiers were there for UCB under the RBI circular. 2-3 questions from RBI circular were also there. So even RBI circular is important for NABARD, not only for RBI. Which of the following statement is true about National Curriculum Framework for School Education? This question is exactly taken from Indian Express News. Exact lines. So reading newspaper is also important. Exact lines were there in Indian Express. All board examination must move towards becoming easier without any compromise. True. In 10 years, board of examination should prepare to offer certification through modular examination. Yes. All students will be allowed to take board examination 2 and best of 2 will be taken as good score. And to get a grade 12 certificate, the student should pass 2 examination. Earlier, there were only 1 language exam for 11th class. Okay, and 2 languages test for 8 or 9. So this is 5th option is correct. So under the new framework, in class 9 and 10 will study 3 languages, of which 2 will be Indian, while class 11 and 12 will study 2 languages including 1 Indian. Okay. All board examination must move towards becoming easier without any compromise on assessing genuine learning by testing basic concepts and competencies. Third is board examination for class 10th and 12 will be held twice a year and exam with higher score will be taken as a final score. Next question. RBI Deputy Governor Michael Debatra in September 2023 highlighted that financial sector in India is one of the cusp of a transformative change leveraged on technology trinity. This term was in news and used in various speeches and in various circular of the RBI. So I considered it is easy question. So this was Jan Dhan, Aadhaar and mobile. Okay. This is a tool used by government to transfer cash benefits directly. Next question. Bank loan for dash up to an aggregate limit of 100 crore per borrower will be eligible to be classified as ancillary service of agriculture sector and a priority sector lending. This is for food and agro processing up to an aggregate sanction limit of 100 crore per borrower from banking system under ancillary activities. Next question. The Reserve Bank of India has increased the threshold for education including vocational courses under priority sector lending. This was recently done and limit has been increased to 20 lakh. This question is also easy. From RBI circular it was. And Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship has launched Skills on Wheels. From PIB only. Even if you know the bank, you could answer this question, right? Because year period was given with that option only. This is IndusInd Bank. IndusInd Bank with National Skill Development Council will train 60,000 youth over a period of 5 years. Okay. The Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare has approved continuation of AMI sub-scheme of integrated scheme for agriculture marketing. The limit has been increased, continuation till 2026 with a few changes. Okay. So this was done recently only. Agriculture marketing infrastructure. Okay. Next question is it was asked that as per the tech gap on population projection of July 2020 of the projected increase in population of 31.1 crores in India during 2011 to 36, 17 crores are likely to occur in 5 states. So UP was there, Bihar was there, West Bengal was there, Maharashtra was there, but not Andhra Pradesh. Okay, Andhra Pradesh was not there. Next question. The target beneficiaries of Jan Shikshan Sansthan scheme are non-literates, neo-literates and person having a rudimentary level of education, that is 70%, school dropout up to class 12, that is 20%, and graduates 10% in the age group of 15 to 45. This initiative was basically to educate these categories, okay, that has mentioned neo-literates, non-literates and rudimentary level of education. Next question is, name the Pan-India electronic trading portal for transparent sale transaction and price discovery. Initially in regulated markets, it also addressed the challenges creating a unified market. You could guess from here, it is NAM only, right? Because initiative of NAM is only to create a unified market. So read the question carefully, you will be able to get the answer or guess the answer. So National Agriculture Market, a pan-India electronic trading portal, promotes better marketing opportunities for the farmers to sell their produce through online competitive and transparent price discovery. Next question from Day NRLM. Scheme was in news, that's why there is a question expected. The households are identified with a minimum 1 deprivation criterion as per the SECC along with household identified through participatory identification of the poor to be eligible. Which of the following will verify the list? So the authority was asked which will verify the list of PIP as per the indicators. Okay. In the social caste census. Okay, so with at least 1 deprivation, right? So the list finalized after PIP process will be vetted by Gram Sabha. Vetted by Gram Sabha and approved by Gram Panchayat, okay? And until this process take place, till then PIP process is under the state, okay? In a particular district or block. The final approval is from Gram Panchayat, okay? Next question. This was easy question, right? You have already done Jan Dhan Yojana many times. It was in PIB. So this statement was wrong. It is 10,000 overdraft facility and not 20,000. This was correct. There is no requirement to maintain minimum balance. Yes. Interest is earned on deposit. Yes. Accident insurance cover up to 2 lakh to new accounts after 28 August 2018. This is also correct. So overdraft statement was not correct. As per the provision of NFSA 2013, government has decided to provide food grains free of cost for a period of dash beginning from 1st January 2023. So the central government removed the financial burden for poor and ensure uniformity and effective implementation. So for a period of 1 year beginning from 1st January 2023. So for a period of 1 year, food grains free of cost will be provided. Okay. Next question, question number 34. The central government has approved the extension of PMUY in September 2023, made provisions for dash additional connection over a period of dash. Ujjwala Yojana, this was in direct PIB, 75 connections, okay. 75 lakh connections over a period of 3 years from 2023-24 to 2025-26. Easy question, I will consider it because it was directly in PIB as a heading. It was covered. As per the guidelines of Stand Up India scheme, loans between rupees 10 lakh and dash will be provided to at least one scheduled tribe, one scheduled caste borrower and at least one woman borrower per bank branch for setting up a greenfield enterprise. The limit is of 1 crore, okay. At least from between 10 lakh to 1 crore. Under the small loan for individuals from National Backward Classes Finance and Development Corporation, the applicant's annual family income should be up to 3 lakh. This was in PIB from July, I think. June or July, not sure. Okay. Which category of persons are eligible to join NPS All Citizen model? Evening shift. UB evening shift will also be done, okay. If you want accurate answer key, accurate question, then it will take 1 or 2 days, right? Please wait for some time. Evening shift will also be there soon, okay. Don't worry about second shift. You will be provided with the answer key, don't worry. So, person of Indian origin and Hindu undivided family. There is some condition that you should be between 18 to 70 years of age as on date of submission of your application, and you need to comply with know your customer norms as per the subscriber registration form, okay. And Hindu undivided family and person of Indian origin, these two categories are not eligible for National Pension Scheme. Next question. Which of the following schemes have been merged and renamed as Scholarship for Higher Education for Young Achievers Scheme? Shreya scheme in news in September only. Again repeated in October. Was in news in entire September at least. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Post-matric scholarship scheme for SCs is not there, okay. PMJAY provides coverage of maximum dash per year per family for the secondary and tertiary care hospitalization. This was easy question, right? Why it has been asked? 5 years of completion. Digital Health Mission, 2 years of completion. It was there in PIB. So static information is also important. I have told you anything, any scheme mentioned in PIB, the current information, current update plus static information of that particular scheme is very important. I have told you repeatedly many times, right? Next question. Which of the following is a biometric enabled digital service for pensioners of central, state, other agencies provide anytime, anywhere submission of digital life certificate? This is Jeevan Praman. Okay. This is a biometric enabled digital service for pensioners that they are alive and they are eligible for their pension given by the central and state government. Now questions from general awareness. Everything clear till now? No, vetted is not same as approved, Himanshu. The final approval authority is different. Okay. Recently, the Russian Federation allowed Indian passport holders electronic visa facility from 1st August 2023, which is valid for 60 days. Valid for 60 days, allowing tourists to stay in Russia for how many days per visit? 16 days per visit. Okay. This is the correct answer for this question. This question was also easy. Headquarter of Central Railway Zone was asked. Mumbai. This was easy question. Recently, Bureau of Indian Standards. I have told you this one is important. This particular organization is very important. I have told you in PIB why. It has signed various MOUs with various organizations, even with Gram Panchayats, with NTPC, and for Green Hydrogen Mission also. It was a participating institution. So obviously it is very important. So question was asked. Standardization in curricula, in academics. Empowering these institutions for hallmarking laboratory service. This is also correct. Fostering collaboration in standardization in conformity assessment standardization. This is also correct. First option was this only or something different? Can you confirm? Was this academics option was there or not? I think it was there. Maulika Verma, please don't worry about cutoff, and sir has already taken one session for cutoff. You can watch that. Ashok sir already taken a session. Okay. Okay, next question. So it operates various schemes like product certification, management system certification, hallmarking of gold and silver, artifacts, laboratory services to benefit industry, and in turn aiming at consumer protection. This is the final aim of the organization. Which of the following are expected benefits of National Green Hydrogen Mission? Told you in PIB. National Green Hydrogen Mission is very important. Repeatedly on international conferences also, our Honorable Prime Minister, he was continuously emphasizing on green hydrogen and green initiatives of India, also lauded by World Bank and IMF. So anything which is on international level, obviously it is important. Anything can be asked from that particular topic. Then topic was this. They have made a question on this. Decentralization, power generation, increase in renewable energy production, reduction in dependence on imported fossil fuels. It can be utilized for long duration storage of renewable energy. All of the above. All of the above was correct. Okay. Option. So making India a leading producer and supplier. These were the benefits given in PIB. Making India as a leading producer, supplier of green hydrogen in world, creation of export opportunities for green hydrogen and its derivatives, reduction in dependence on imported fossil fuels and feedstock, development of indigenous manufacturing capabilities, attracting investment and business opportunities for the industry, creating opportunities for employment and economic development, supporting research and development projects. Okay. How many countries are there in NATO? 31. And India is not part of NATO. And this question was also there in the exam, right? Which among the following organization India is not part of? The answer was NATO. The correct answer of this, that Chancellor of Germany is Olaf Scholz and not Frank Walter. Okay. India is part or member of which of the following organization? India is member of, it was not the question was India is part of which organization was asked, or which organization it is not part of? Part of, na? Okay. Then NATO is not the answer. India is part of OECD. Okay. This one is not correct. India is not part of NATO. Not part of NATO. It is part of OECD. Okay. Which of the following company was founded in 2002 by Elon Musk to revolutionize space transportation and commercial space flights? SpaceX. This was also easy question. Which of the following statements are incorrect regarding Ramsar Convention? The convention covers a very wide variety of wetland habitats including rivers, lake, pond, marshes, coastal areas, estuaries, bogs and even coral reefs. Ramsar Convention is the oldest of the global nature conservation treaties, and in India the designated authority is Ministry of Environment and Forest and Climate Change. All the statements are correct. Recently, legendary Leander Pease, the multiple Grand Slam champion, made history as he became the first Asian male nominee for the International Tennis Hall of Fame in the player category. How many Grand Slam titles did Leander Pease clinch in his 3-decade career? 34 Grand Slam. Okay. One question from sports was there. This was also easy question. Nirmala Sitharaman currently holds which of the following important portfolios in the government of India? All of the above. This was in news. This was in news, right? One question from Panchayati Raj amendments. So, reservation for women SC/STs is in the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act 1992. Okay. Yes, Swapnil, there are many platforms where questions were not even asked and they are telling that this was the question in exam and that was the question. So don't pay attention. Okay. You have given exam, you know what the question was. Okay. This is the most accurate answer and question that I am providing here. Okay. On Crack Grade B. And questions are exactly same. 95% exact questions these were asked. Okay. Okay. Which post is held by Mr. Antony Blinken in the cabinet of US President Mr. Joe Biden? It is United States Secretary of State since 2021. Okay. Mr. Antony Blinken. In which year first rocket was launched from Tumba Equatorial Rocket Launching Station, Tumba near Tiruvananthapuram, which marked the beginning of space program? So, space organization was there in news, ISRO was in news, so they can ask anything. You cannot limit the question that if this particular news was there repeatedly, then only that question can be asked. They can ask question from any area of that particular thing. They have chosen ISRO as it was in news, but they asked a static question. So the first flight was on 31st November 1963. Okay. In Ramsar Convention, second statement is wrong. What was second statement in Ramsar? Oldest global nature conservation treaties? No. This statement is correct. Open the website of Ramsar Convention, you will get it there. It is written. Okay. It is written there that it is one of the oldest global nature conservation treaties. Next question. India's new parliament building was inaugurated on May 28th by PM Narendra Modi. The old parliament building will now be called as Samvidhan Sadan. Old name was asked, and old name was the old parliament house. This was in newspaper. So if you are following newspaper or PIB, then it is not a difficult question, right? Okay. In 2023, ICC Men's Cricket World Cup now started in India from October 5 to November 19, 2023. In which of the following years India co-hosted the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup with any other Asian country? So it was in 3 years in number: 1987, 1996 and 2011. Okay. See, Abhinav Acharya, questions are not framed wrongly, okay. The questions were not exactly same but most accurately framed, okay. As the paper was online, we cannot copy option to option, right? You can understand this much at least. So, we are providing the most accurate, okay. I have told you that 95% of questions were similar only. One or two statement can be here or there. You can at least understand that paper was online and options cannot be exactly same, right? But most accurate and most nearest question and options were these only, okay? You know that. Which of the following is not one of the UNESCO designated World Heritage Site? Nanda Devi, Valley of Flowers National Park, Dholavira, Western Ghats, Great Living Chola Temples, all of the above. All of the above are UNESCO Heritage Sites. Recently, the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs announced the winners of the India Smart Cities Award Contest. Which of the following states bagged the top 3 position? So, the 3 states were Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat and UP, okay. Next question. Swamitva scheme, it was covered in revision session, right? Gold in e-governance award. Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine was conferred to Kathleen Carrico and Drew Weissman for the discoveries in the realm of mRNA vaccines that help in tackling COVID-19 pandemic. What is the full form of M? This is messenger. Why messenger? Because it contains and carry genetic information. So it acts as a messenger. So this was the last question of GA. Okay. They must be friends, right? Eminem. Yeah. So I hope you got the most accurate answers and you have calculated your marks. Don't wait for the results. Don't do this mistake. This is my advice for you. Start preparing for phase 2, whether you hope to clear it or not, because nothing is a waste when it comes to competitive exams. If it not in this phase, it will help you in other exam. It will not go waste. You have to show consistency irrespective of your results. Okay? Right? Start preparing for phase 2. Even if by chance if you're not hoping and you'll clear, then what you'll do in 10-15 days? Nothing you can do. Right? So start preparing for phase 2. Regularly watch PIB sessions and other sessions taken by Crack Grade B. Okay? If you wish, you can join courses also if you need any help in the courses. Okay? Thank you so much. Have a good day.